Peace and love, family. Welcome to my channel. My new channel. I have two channels that I created. One is called Spiritual Cosmic Insight and Spiritual Cosmic Intuition. Now, we all know what spiritual means. In my terms, spiritual of the divine, of spirit, not much of the physical. And also cosmic, in my own definition, out of this world, universal, universe, if you want to, put it that way. And also intuition, meaning the ability to discern, whether it's people, places, things, an intuitive sense, so to speak. It's like a sixth sense. And insight, my second channel, Spiritual Cosmic Insight, is about looking deep within, insight, looking in. So there are two channels, and I'll be doing videos on both channels. You could check them out on YouTube. And also, please like, share, and comment. Let me know how you think, what you think about what what I have to say and everything about that. Let's get to it now. This is basically just an introduction. And yeah, I look a little bit rough today. I know. And actually, I was going to wait a little bit longer, go to the barber, do this, do that. But, it's all good. It's all good. Now, what I would like this introduction is basically, it's going to be a short video, But basically, I would like to talk about being positive. Being positive. And when I speak about being positive, it means that you have to, in being positive, in spite of whatever negativity or, problems and issues that might come your way, you're able to put a specific mindset to it that actually turns it into a more good outcome or positive outcome. Now, we as people, we all go through issues and problems and stuff like that. And in most cases, we allow those issues and problems to break us, but it's not meant to be like that. And believe it or not, issues and problems and things that happen to us in a negative light is actually there to strengthen us. It's actually there to so we could learn and become better people, whether spiritually, internally, physically, in different, mentally, emotionally, if you're dealing with relationships and stuff like that. And it's our duty as people, or as human beings, or you would say as a part of being a part of divine, which is, when I say divine, I'm talking about source, God, the Most High, the universe, Ra, whichever name you want to call the God. And we as people, we need to learn how to transmute energy. This is something I would like to elaborate more on different, in other videos. I won't elaborate today, but like I said, it's a short video, just an introduction. And this is encouragement also to those who are going through problems and issues at the moment, to think about it as a learning process. Even if you lose something, it's not really a loss. Even if someone dies, it's not really a loss. It's how you can learn. It's a lesson. I always say there's no losses in life, only lessons, and how we can learn from these lessons. So, for example, say someone dies. Someone you love, someone dear to you, someone close to you, and I know it's sad, and it gets you into a certain kind of vibration, a certain mood. What you can do is think of the positive things in that person's life. Hopefully, the person has been positive somewhat, and think on things like, for example, how they live their life. What mistakes did they make? How can you learn from their mistakes to better your life? think about them in a positive light. Don't think on the negative aspect of things, so to speak. But if you do think on the negative aspect, think of how, okay, this and this happened, what leads to that point, what led to that point, and how can you in your life, and as as a person, as a child of the Most High God, like, how can you transmute that energy and learn from that and make it a positive outcome instead of a negative outcome? You know what I mean? And when I speak about God and the Most High, I've done videos before on YouTube called Gods Are Us. You can't miss it. You go to YouTube, go to search, go to Gods Are Us. You'll see a logo with a golden crown. That's the channel. That was my previous videos, and I must add, and I must say that it's a journey that I had begun a couple years ago, actually recent, maybe a year or two ago. And what I've learned from rewatching my own videos, that person, it's a journey and it's a learning process. That person is not the same person that speaking to you right now. I've totally evolved and changed, and I'm still changing and evolving for the better and for in a more positive light. And the reason why I brought that channel up is my very first video on that channel. I came out and saying I didn't want to speak about religion and spirituality right now, but I came out saying all religion is bullshit. Yeah, I did. And then I went on a rant, but like I said, it's a learning process. A lot of things that I will be saying, and in my videos to come, will be contradictory to even what I used to say in that channel. Reason is because it's a learning process. It's a learning process. Sometimes, and I'm still learning. So even things that I might say now, maybe in the future things might change. My thoughts might change, my views might change, and my beliefs in certain things might change. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have embarked on a spiritual, deeper into my spiritual journey, and a lot of things that happened since then, and I decided to take a break from doing YouTube videos and stuff. But it's because there was a lot on my plate and a lot of things that I needed to take care of and handle and stuff like that. And yeah, most of it was negative in a certain aspect. But like I said, because of that happening, made me even a better person today. Made my thoughts, my views, my outlook of life, even looking inward, it has created a more positive vibration, a positive outlook, a positive insight. Like I said, insight for me means looking within, insight. So, like I said, this video won't be long. It's just an introductory video, and I'll be going deep into a lot of topics. I've already laid out, have a plan as to the type of different topics and stuff that I'll be speaking on in terms of like love, spirituality, religion, a lot of different things, and how we can transmute energy, negative to positive energy. And contrary to popular belief, negative energy is needed for a positive outcome. Think of it like, for example, think of it like life was a battery. And when I say battery, I mean like if you take any battery, you can look. There's a positive and a negative on the battery. Both coming together produces electric energy. So because of the positive and the negative, it creates electricity, which is energy. And I could go deep into the scientific aspects of that, but like I said, not today. And this is just an introductory video. I just want everyone to know that, look, lead your life with love, live your life with peace, right? Whatever negativity might come your way, right? Accept it. When I say accept it, I don't mean you're going to take it into your life. I mean, acknowledge that it's there, and also transmute that energy into positive energy. Learn from it in terms of transmutation. You learn from it. Take it as a lesson. Take it as, okay, this happened. For example, what kind of example? Well, whatever. But this negative thing happened to you in your life, right? How can I use this to get a positive outcome? You know what I mean? Sometimes you say, for example, you lost your car. And it's just an example. You lost your car. And you're thinking that, oh, well, yeah, I need the car to go to work. I need the car to go shopping. I need the car to move around and stuff like that. Think on, well, okay. First, think on why it happened, how it happened, and then think on what can you do to so that it won't happen again. And moving forward, when you do, say, get another vehicle or another car, for how can you make sure that it don't happen again? You know what I mean? How can you learn from that process? How can you make that your situation even better the next time around? You know what I mean? So if your car was, say, for example, say it was stolen, or say you met in a car accident, now you know what the problem is. Now you know what you did and what caused it. And now, it's just learn. You learn from it. It's a lesson. It's a lesson that needed to be taught to make you better, or to make the situation better, right? Now, in terms of like love and stuff, your emotion, relationships, I'll speak all about that. Family dynamic, relationships, God himself, who is God, or what is God. And look, I'll also be speaking on Jesus Christ. Yes, Jesus Christ. And how Jesus Christ, or Christ consciousness, can lead us to the Most High, the divine God, or whatever you call God, the universe, Ra, stuff like that. And it's going to be interesting. And I also want to do live videos. Eventually I'll start live. And when I do start the live videos, I want to have some kind of debate, and where other people can join in, and we can talk about these different issues, and or beliefs on who do we perceive Jesus or the Most High God to be, or Ra, or the universe, and stuff like that. I also want to talk about putting God in a box. You know what I mean? Which might be very interesting, and it might rub some people the wrong way, but it's not intentionally to, we need to have an open mind. And when I say open mind, I don't say you accept any, BS someone come to you with and try to lead you astray. That's not the intention of my videos, and it will never be the intention of my videos. When we speak about issues and topics like that, especially during debates, is to further improve our belief and strengthen our faith in whatever we believe in, providing that is the right thing or the correct thing. And eventually, you yourself will be the judge of that. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. You'll see it. You'll know it. The videos that I'm planning on making should and will basically, and this is no joke, will change a lot of perspectives for the positive, and it might even change the worldview in terms of how we look at religion and spirituality. And the crazy thing about this is that religion and spirituality, I'm not gonna say it just yet. That is something that I'll leave up to the imagination for now, just to ponder on it. Think about it. Think about, because a lot of people is going to jump to the conclusion, oh, it's a debate, religion against spirituality and vice versa, and this and that. It might be that kind of debate, but also, like I said, think about positive or negative. Think about the battery. Think about the electricity. The aim is to get that energy from that battery, right? Think about balance. Think about yin and yang. Think about what yin and yang actually means. Think about different forms of love and relationships, and how do you view love? How do you view relationship, your spouse, your partner? What do you expect? What are you looking for in relationships? And how can you strengthen your relationship in terms of your religious or spiritual beliefs? And bear in mind, I said religious or spiritual beliefs, or both. Okay. Well, like I said, this video is just an introductory video. I'll be doing more videos and everything soon. And peace and love. Think positive. And also, remember this. The person that controls your emotions, right, controls you. You need to be mindful of how you feel and how you project your feelings onto others, and vice versa. Be mindful of how people project their feelings onto you and how it change how you feel and your reaction to it. So I'll be speaking on also abuse in different forms. Could be physical abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, just abuse in general, and how we can improve on situations like that, and how we can also transmute that energy into positive. Bear in mind that, well, we all have experienced some kind of abuse somewhere, somehow. Nose running. And how we can, how we can make it better. How can we learn from situations like these to make our lives better, and not only our lives but the people around us, our environment. How family dynamic, how we treat our kids, our spouse, or parents, or siblings, or aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. All this stuff is to come. This is just an introductory video, people. And I'm back and I'm here. Thank you all for your support. And also, I want to talk about, and this is going to be a funny video. Every now and then I throw out something funny. I want to speak on, I'm not going to tell you yet, it's a surprise. But it should be funny. It should be funny. You might, at first it might seem like I'm trying to be offensive, but it's not being offensive, it's sarcasm. Sarcasm. Hey, what's up, buddy? All right. It's sarcasm. All right. And sarcasm in a good way, in a positive way. If you could read between the lines, you will actually laugh it off and be like, hey, this guy is crazy. All right. So I love you all. I love you. And there's this YouTuber. She know herself. She keeps saying, I love you. I love you. I was like, and I'm there watching her video, and I'm like, I love you too. If you're going to say it like that, shoot. I might as well respond. But it's not, there's no connection in terms of, it's just out of fun, okay? And peace and love. All right? So this is the video for now. I'm 20 minutes in already. Wow, time flies, right? And I'll see you guys soon. There are a lot more videos to come, and let's see where we go from there. All right, peace and love, and all praises to the Most High, which is above. When I say above, without and within. All right, think about that. Without and within. All right, love you all. Peace.